boys and girls? JaredWelchRacingNews.com back for another race preview. Let's go to Del Mar on Sunday. That's race 9, the Eddie Reed Stakes, grade 2, $250K for 3-year-olds and up, going 1 1/8 miles on that turf track field of. You got to bring it. You got to give credit to Del Mar. They are bringing it with these stakes races. It's a large field, a field of 11, 12 with an also eligible field of 11. Signed up for this one. And yeah, the stakes races have been great at Del Mar, large fields, and it's been great betting races. And this one's no different. It's just it might be the Phil D'Amato race because he's got 4 horses in here to try to cipher through and figure out which one you think is going to run best. It's a very interesting field, no doubt about it. Great card on Sunday as well. I'm going to look at the number 9 horse as my top pick. Not really exactly the most exciting play here because the horse is undefeated in the United States, 3 for 3. Number 9, Hong Kong Harry for who else? Phil D'Amato, Vasquez to ride. And, this horse has been great since coming over here. It really was a good horse overseas, but then really since getting here, has been very tactical, which I think is very interesting here. Started off in a 1 1/8 race and allowance, won by 3. Another 1 1/8 race and allowance, won again. And then came back and ran after a little bit of layoff from that April to June. Came back and won the American, going only a mile that day. And just another tactical race. It just seems like no matter how long these races are, he kind of possesses the same style where he kind of sits, and then when it's time to go, boom, he pounces, and he's really tough. He gets better with each race, I think is important. And I understand that the buyer, if you're looking at buyers, if you're looking at time forms, whatever you're looking at, they are a little lower than some of the others in the race. Not greatly lower. Hong Kong Harry does have a high buyer or a high time form versus the buyers are a little lower, but he just does what he needs to do to win these races. You can tell he's a very smart horse and that kind of, doesn't do too much, doesn't ultimately, win by a ton, but just, waits, boom, goes, and he's tough to beat. So number 9, Hong Kong Harry is my top pick of this race. And I think he's a very interesting horse as we move forward here on this turf course at Del Mar. I imagine we'll see him a couple times, but Eddie Reed Stakes, he is my top pick. But how about the horse he's going to have to run down? I think this horse is interesting on the front end. Number 3, Beyond Brilliant for John Sheriff and Espinoza to ride. This is a horse that is kind of been all over. He's definitely more of a established horse than, say, Hong Kong Harry. But 2 for 2 at Del Mar. Loves Del Mar. This distance, 2 starts, 1 win, and a 1/3. It's ran 1.25 miles and a mile. He kind of goes different all over the place in terms of how he runs, but he is a grade 1 winner in the Hollywood Derby last year in November. And of course, almost won the Kilroy as the mile there as well earlier this year, finished 4th, just beating the Link, just couldn't quite hold on. He's interesting because he's shown that he can go, he can go that 1 1/8 and carry that speed. He also has shown that maybe he gets a little tired, but I think the key with him here is that he is lone speed. There's no doubt about it. So he should go out front. I think they're going to have to run him down. So I really liked the 3 on the front end, and I just think that 9's going to be able to get to him. So maybe a 9-3 cold exact. It might be interesting to play here. No odds out yet. It's still the odds will be out later today. So don't know the exact. I imagine the 9 Hong Kong Harry will be your favorite. But it could be close between that and the 3. And, there's a cash equities very interesting in here. The other D'Amato will the other Master of Foxhounds is interesting. It's definitely a, great betting race. And Tango. That's probably my long shot. I don't know if he's going to be a long shot. We'll see. But he's definitely getting better with each start. I like that he possesses that late speed. That late closing kick that I imagine you're going to need in this race. So he's shown that he's, obviously he's ran second to Bruce D, which is a grade 1 race. Last time out in the dinner party, he got beat by set piece, but ran a nice race. So he's definitely improving with each start. Wouldn't be surprised if he could get this distance and maybe pull off an upset. Another horse that's going to have to chase down the 3. But let me know your thoughts. Who's going to win this Eddie Reed Stakes? Do you like my top pick? Do you like Hong Kong Harry, or can he get beat? Who's going to beat him? Let me know in the comments below. Make sure you hit like on this video. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit that notification button. Ding! And you'll be alerted when we go live or we have new videos out. Until next time, see you.